Dog, oh my goodness, it has been a minute since I've done one of these, but man, if you guys don't know, we do a lot of Pokemon gameplay over here on the channel, and Let's Plays are a huge part of it. Since we normally have to wait a year or so for a new Pokemon game and have the occasional Nuzlocke run, whether it be by myself or with friends, we mostly do fan-made Pokemon content, you know, ROM hack playthroughs, and even though it's been kind of dry on the ROM hack side this year with the fandom and whatnot, still working on like their first beta for their games, I think it's time we give the awards to the top 5 Pokemon ROM hacks of this year. So welcome everybody, welcome to the top 5 Pokemon ROM hacks of 2017. Be sure to leave a like and comment below what is your top 5 favorite ROM hacks of all time. Now, I compiled this list with ROM hacks that got major updates this year, and some actually came out this year as well, and I'll provide the download links below, so don't worry. Tell them I sent you, and I'll probably provide like a playthrough of the footage I'm using, or like a playthrough that I've done in the description section below if you want to play along as well. So let's get into this. So number 5 on the list is Pokemon Moon Emerald. Now, Sun and Moon are great games, right? And so are Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You know, 8 out of 10 Pokemon games, really good. I hope we all can agree though, right? We're good, right? We're straight, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. And after their release and the inclusion of the Alola Pokemon, I eagerly waited to see what the ROM hacking teams are going to do once the sprites were made for them in GBA style, and boy, we got that. Now, I know a lot of people's favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Emerald, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have played through Pokemon Emerald. Good lord, how many times, I don't know, but I will admit that since it wasn't only Hoenn Pokemon in this game, it definitely felt refreshing to go through Emerald with the new sprites being done between like 1st through 7th gen. It felt amazing to use a humongous variety of Pokemon as well. It felt like every playthrough, everybody's experience was different when we did like a tag lock on the channel. I mean, the game has the Mega Evolution, it has physical and special split, it has the fairy typing, and like I said, a huge variety of Pokemon to choose from. And I know we did the tag lock for the game over here on the channel with my friends this year, and honestly, it was so good that I probably would play it myself and choose like different Pokemon, because I just have that option of having the variety of Pokemon to choose from, and that's what I enjoy about that game a lot, is the variety between 1st through 7th gen Pokemon. It's not all of them, it's like a good little random mixture of all the generations put into one, and you just go through the regular normal Emerald story along with the legendary Pokemon Solgaleo and Lunala. Even the Cosmos in the game, it's really crazy. Now, unfortunately, there is no change in the story, but I promise if you like 3rd gen, you will love Pokemon Moon Emerald. Number 4 on the list is Pokemon XG Next Gen. Now, Pokemon XD and Coliseum are some of my favorite Pokemon games, and I'm actually a part of the fandom that would love if Nintendo did something for the Switch in this fashion. And thank the Lord that we're actually getting a Pokemon game for the Switch either next year or the year after. Because just thinking about an open world RPG Pokemon game, to me, is just one of those humongous things that we've actually are on the cusp of like reaching, you know? But Next Gen basically gives you all of 1st through 3rd gen Pokemon with 6th gen mechanics, and Jesus Christ, it is so fun. I never would have thought that like being able to catch almost randomized shadow Pokemon compared to the original, and adding a fairy type would make me love this game even more than I already do. It's basically the same story with a couple of name changes here and there, but yo, I can log hours into this game and have 0 complaints. I promise you, it's that fun. It was actually, and I think probably is, one of my most favorite playthroughs that I've done on the channel this year, and if you go watch, you can actually understand why if you love these games 100%. I promise you, these games are so much fun, especially Coliseum randomized, but that's not on the list, so I can't really bring that up in discussion, so I got shh. So we've hit the top 3, and I'm 100% excited to actually talk about these 3 in particular, but number 3 goes to Pokemon Prism. Now, Pokemon Prism has been in development for what seems like ages, I think like 9 years almost, and it came out, or got leaked, towards the end of 2016 because Nintendo sent out a cease and desist order to it and basically shut down the entire production of the game, so the creator wasn't able to put it out, unfortunately. But it got leaked, and apparently there was some features left out from the original complete version that we actually didn't get in the leaked version, but it's fine because there's actually a team that's making sure that the complete version, or the leaked version, has a lot of complete version details and features. It's a weird story, but trust me, it's actually really fun. I'm not disappointed in playing this game at all. Because if you're a fan of the second gen style of Pokemon gaming like I am, and want like a more modern twist to it, then here you go. It got some funny references as well. This game is actually just really good. There are so many features to this game that a normal Game Boy Color game shouldn't be able to do, and it's a lot. I promise you, it's a lot. You can choose between different sprites for your characters, whether they're a boy or a girl, at different colors, not only in their outfits, but more their skin color as well. There are in total 6 new typings, but only 3 were put in the leaked version, so the other 3 are nowhere to be found unless they've added it in more modern versions of the ROM. There's new TMs to choose from, and there's 2 regions you can play through, and then one of which, if you've played Pokemon Brown, the Region region is the region the second region that you can play through. And it's actually really dope because it's like a sequel to Pokemon Brown as well. And bro, you're literally Lance's child. Like, you are his son or his daughter, whatever gender you are, doesn't matter, but you're literally his child. That is actually crazy to me. That is so dope. Like, are you kidding me? That's like one of the best things about the game, honestly. Now, unfortunately, the Pokédex only goes up to 4th gen, so the Pokédex is kind of limited, but trust me when I say this, the rest of the game will make up for it, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue unless you are that type of guy that wants a lot of variety in the Pokemon that you're able to use. Number 2 on the list is a veteran ROM hack, so this is like not a new one, but Pokemon Adventures Red is up next on the list, and oh my god. I think I was probably the first person on YouTube to actually play through the early versions of this game, and looking back at both my first and second playthrough, and then looking at it now, Jesus Christ, this game looks nothing how it used to, and I mean that in a good way. There has been so much added and changed in this game to make sure that it ages well once it's finally done, but that's the thing, I don't know when it's done. After Red's original story, you can go through a variety of side quests, after game stuff. There's Mega Evolution in this game, different character outfits for you to wear. There's 9 regions. How? What? There's new music, new tiles, the reusable TMs from 6th gen are here, and like an almost role-playing-esque UI when dialogue occurs. I personally think that, like, hands down, this has to be one of the best ROM hacks ever made, or at least top 5 of all time, honestly. But for this list in particular, it's definitely not number 1, I promise you. Now, me and 4chan don't have the best relationship. I've seen a lot of slander, not only to myself, but other Pokemon YouTubers as well. But that's neither here or there for this one. Number 1 on the list goes to Pokemon Clover. This ROM hack is hands down the best ROM hack to come out this year. It's been in production since like 2015, and it has nothing but brand new content to it. And when I say new, I mean we got new maps, new characters, new story, new soundtrack, and 386 new Pokemon. Now, I know not everybody is a fan of the whole fake Pokemon being made and added to these types of games, but this has to be like top 3. The feel of the game is like so modernized, the puns with some of the Pokemon's names and appearance is so fucking funny. The humor is kinda cringy, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's cringy as in like, I know where this came from, or like, I get that, or like, why has this meme not died yet? But if anything, that brings out the personality of the game and of the characters to themselves, and as well as the developers. It shows what's modern and where they find humorous. It shows like the personality to the game itself. They even have a trainer class for feminists, and I want you to know, I couldn't help but like die laughing how like stereotypical they look. I mean, even the black characters are funny to look at. Like, I can't lie to you, it's actually funny. If you're one of those like easily offended people, then please put that to the side. Play this game. I 100% cannot lie to you. The amount of like personality and humor this game has, along with it just being like a fun looking game and just a fun game in general, is enough for everybody to play, I promise you. Now, hopefully this doesn't fall on deaf ears, but don't take this list as my word is law. These are 100% opinionated. If there are any Pokemon games that you enjoyed and felt were left out, definitely let me know in the comment section below, as well as everything I said in the beginning of the video. I'll talk to you guys next year, and hopefully we'll have more Pokemon ROM hacks to talk about. Hit the like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!